Good evening, York.
Good evening.
Good evening, York.
Good evening.
I first want to acknowledge the family of Miss Lillie Belle Allen and thank you for your presence here today.
Yes.
I want to acknowledge the conveners of this gathering for the life and legacy of Miss Lillie Belle Allen. I want to acknowledge each and every one of you who thought it not robbery to come out here and honor the life and the legacy of Miss Lillie Belle Allen. Give yourselves a hand this evening. Greetings, movers, shakers, doers, and makers. It's an awesome thing that you are doing in such a time as this. My brother Michael and I are honored that you had it on your hearts to include our mother. Yet let's not forget the ones right here that suffered the same injustices. Those who paved the way, those who suffered in silence and are still suffering. With that, I'd like to share a little bit about Lillie Belle's character. 5'2", a big smile with dimples. She was the daughter of the late Reverend James P. and Beatrice Mosley. She married Ann Allen. Our mother would be more than proud to call you family. As mothers go, she was just that friendly. You could not leave her house without a big warm smile, a hug, and something to eat. She loved music, dancing, and games. In her youth, she was very athletic. Some say she could curl up and fit in a tire. Now that's limber. Just like some of your mothers, she was a sister. She was a friend, an aunt, a seamstress, a nursemaid, a referee, and so much more. From going swimming in a creek and Easter egg hunts in Aiken to block parties in Brooklyn. Yeah, we did a lot together, especially on the weekends because she worked at least 2 jobs. I could go on and talk about trips to Coney Island, the botanical gardens, museums, cookouts, birthday parties, but let me share this with you. She was old school.
All right, all right.
Every year we knew we were going on vacation. Family that did not live close by expected to see you at least once a year. You know, catch up on who did what, how much you've grown. Our mom, Lillie Belle, was a traditional mother. I remember her countless times standing at the stove with an apron on, cooking breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and at the sink washing dishes. If you stop by the house, you might see her with a bowl under her arm and a big wooden spoon in her hand, whipping up a cake, or at the sewing machine making a dress or other outfits. If you came in the house while she was doing what mothers do, you know, cooking, cleaning, sewing, and baking, I can still remember her saying, stop running in the house or go on outside and play. And if she were baking, don't you slam that door, I got a cake in the oven. The most infamous one was no words at all, you know, the look. It is your universal code. You know, if your mama gave you the look, it shut everything down instantly. You became a statue. You dropped what you were doing and got in line. If we were sick, especially with a cold or the flu, she would rub that stuff on your chest and put 2 t-shirts on you so you would sweat it out and then watch you until you fell asleep. I say she was watching to see if we were going to take them shirts off. You know, you get excited about summertime and start to count down the days. Well, we'd be excited about daylight saving time. You know, about chores and homework and being in the house by the time the street lights come on. Mom gave my brother Michael and me homework to do during the summer, y'all. She would read books and write out questions for us to answer. Yeah, in the summer. Mom was an advocate of education. And yes, she made up math questions too. Anytime we asked her something, she would get the encyclopedia and say, look it up. Now it's easier. You can just ask Google. In church, she would push you with her elbow if you nodded off and tell you to sit up. That was one of the times you got the look. Then there were the weekends. Boy, did we have fun. She took us everywhere. Oh, did I mention about her giving us allowance with instructions on which train to catch to go toy shopping in the city? Well, maybe next time I'll tell you. She really tried to make up for all the time she worked and the time she worked us. We looked forward to the weekends because we knew it was going to be exciting. I don't know what else to tell you except she taught us a lot in those few years. And finally, she saved the life of her family that horrific night because she was filled with a great love. John 15 and 13. She is our hero. The takeaway is this: your time is precious. Think. Your lives are precious. So pay attention. Educate yourselves. And if you don't know how, at least ask. This is not a dress rehearsal, y'all. And do-overs are a gift. Thanks to George Floyd and countless others like him, the doors and the windows of opportunity are rarely open at the same time. They are wide open now, and we're in the middle of it. So utilize this time wisely. God is trying to tell you something. I want to say that again. God is trying to tell you something. My brother Michael and I miss our mom dearly. Ooh, I got chills.
He's here.
God is trying to tell you something. My brother Michael and I miss our mom dearly. She was a lot of fun. Have you seen that smile of hers? She would be so proud. Thank you for listening. God bless you all. The words of Deborah Greer, daughter of Lillie Belle Allen.